are there any particular records you've worked on that you're, I guess, particularly proud of, whether that's, either just the general experience of making the record or maybe something you've learned and took from that record going forward?
That's a tough question to answer too, because I'm pretty proud of every record I've worked on. Um, you know, obviously I'm super proud of the Sleeping with Sirens record because it's done so well. And when we were making that record, like when they first showed me If You Can't Hang, they showed it to me like on acoustic guitar in the control room, and it was just Jesse and Kellen. And Kellen was singing it, and he, even by the pre-chorus, I was like, "Damn, this is a good song." Um, and then the chorus hit, and I was like, "Man, this is gonna be crazy!" Like, I can't wait to hear how the like full band of this really works out. And they were working on it in the live room. Um, a little bit like after hours, and then something happened like at the beginning of that record, two different things happened. Like two people in my life passed away in a really close period of time, and I just kind of like I had to take a day off, and I took a day off, and I had my assistant at the time just get with them and do a live recording because it was literally like day two or something, day three. It was crazy, and there was other crazy, like I had just bought a house and we had just moved in like 2 or 3 days before they
Right.
got to the studio. The studio wasn't at the house. So there's just a lot going on in my life. And I had to take a day off, and I was like, okay, he's going to record, live versions of the song. So we have like real demos and tempos and stuff. And they recorded them that morning, afternoon. And my assistant at the time uploaded them for me like by 2 or 3 in the evening. And I remember like I was so distraught from the loss and the things that happened, um, that I was, for some reason, I was taking a shower at like 10 at night. I was like, I was in a bad place, and I was just like,
Mm.
I don't know. And I put them on, and I put the songs on. And If You Can't Hang, I think it was the second or third one that came up. And I was just listening to the live demo of it. And it was terrible recording, and it was sloppy. And I was just like, this song is so special. Like, this song is going to be huge. And we recorded it, and I was really proud of how it turned out. And before the record came out, there was a point where I was talking to certain people, I don't want to get too detailed, who
Hmm.
were involved in the release, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't really like this If You Can't, like the band really likes this song If You Can't Hang, but I think it's really annoying, and I don't want it to be a single. I want these other songs to be singles." And I remember being like, I it has to be a single. Has to be a single. Like, If You Can't Hang absolutely has to be a single. And it would have been whether I argued for it or not. Like, the band was also really into it, but like, I just couldn't believe that anyone else couldn't see that as like special of a song as I had seen it since the demo. And I knew the band knew it was special. Um, I don't know if any of us knew how special it would be, but
Yeah.
I'm super proud of that though, and I felt like my instincts were right there. Um, and that was important to me. And we spent a lot of time making sure that song was extra cool too. It was a lower budget record. We didn't have every song didn't get the same attention because it just can't when you're in that situation.
Yeah.
But that song and the first song and like Trophy Father and um, a few other songs we really focused on that.